I'm already not tubing very well, and I just finished my whole video before I realized that I deleted my intro. So you missed Angus hanging out on the beanbag, and Willabina, and Tucker. Everybody was here hanging out. I showed you my snacks. And I told you that instead of it being a get ready Q&A, it was just going to be me snacking and Q&Aing because I didn't feel like getting ready. So that's it. That's so annoying. I wish the original was there, but that's okay. I'm still learning and practicing. I hope you enjoy now. Bro, I just ended it with my toe. Okay. I actually get my lashes done. So when they start to look scraggly and gross and I get paid, then I will just make a lash appointment and go and get my lashes done. Everybody asked me for my lash map. I don't even know what that means. I know that they're volume, and that's all I can tell you. Okay. My favorite thing about Willow. Willow, come here, baby, come here. Hold on. Willow, come here, please. Come here. Come here. I don't know if she'll get on here. Come here, Wilhelmina. Look at her bow. Okay, first of all, my favorite thing about her is everything. I love everything about her. She's my favorite girl in the whole world. She's my BFF. I would literally die for her. I would do anything in the world for her. If she could speak and she could tell me that she wanted something, I would get it for her immediately, within the second. Okay. What do you like doing in your free time? I like to watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of TikToks. That's why I'm like so sad about it getting banned, because I'm literally gonna have nothing to do. That's what I do when I'm rotting away in my bed, is I just scroll on TikTok for hours. I also like to draw. And I'll take Willow on drives around the city. I was actually thinking yesterday while her and I were driving, I took her in a direction we've never been before. And I was like, it's so weird because she doesn't even know how big the world is, Like when we were driving there yesterday, she was like all curious, poking out the window, looking around at all these things she's never seen. And I'm like, she doesn't even know that we could drive straight for another hour if we wanted to. She has no, concept. Okay. How do you stay productive all day? I wouldn't say I'm honestly super productive. I try to be. I'll have days where I am really productive and I'm able to get a lot done. Recently, I haven't been feeling like that though. Recently, I've been feeling really overwhelmed and running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to get things finished. But I guess that is staying productive. But I don't feel efficient. You know what I mean? There's some days where I'll wake up and I'll be like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put away my laundry. I put away my laundry. I'm going to shower, take a shower. I'm going to eat breakfast. I eat breakfast. And there's other days where I wake up and I'm like, why did I wake up? Roll out of bed. Halfway get dressed. Well, no, fully get dressed. But halfway think about my outfit. And then throughout the whole day, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this, but I guess I have to do this, so I will do it. Okay, I don't know if that really, answered your question. What inspired you to be an art teacher? 1, I really love art. 2, I really love children. Not in a freaky way. But I want to be able to encourage people and foster them in their creativity. I feel like my creativity and my art has really helped me come into discovering myself and figuring out my feelings occasionally and things like that. And I would love to be able to help other people find that. And granted, I want to work with little kids. I don't think that a kindergartner is going to be thinking the same things that I'm thinking when I'm drawing, but later on in life, those skills that I could potentially help them get could potentially be life-changing. Favorite artwork you've done? I don't know, to be honest, if I have a specific art piece that I have, that's my favorite. I've done quite a few things also. I've tried working with air dry clay, and I guess of my air dry clay things, the things that I liked the most that I made were jars. Of my drawings, I've been having a hard time like drawing on my iPad versus drawing in my sketchbook. I feel like it's two completely different things, and my art looks different too, like on my sketchbook versus my iPad. So I don't know. It's all too different for me to have a favorite, if that makes sense. What's your favorite movie? I have a few favorite movies. One of my favorite movies is probably The Princess Bride. Not probably. The Princess Bride. Spies in Disguise. I was just thinking about this the other day. Okay, well those are my top two for you for right now. Sorry. But those are my two favorite movies and my two go-to movies when somebody says, "What's your favorite movie?" Oh, I also love Lovely Bones. Okay. In general, this isn't my favorite movie, but I love going to the movies theater. I love going to the movies. That's one of my favorite activities. And earlier this year, I was actually brave enough to take myself to the movies, and I went alone and I watched Wild Robot, and I cried like a big fat baby, so it's good that I went alone. But I don't know. I've been wanting to do that again. One of my other favorite movies is My Neighbor Totoro, and they were actually playing it special in the theater by my house a few weeks ago. And I was going to go by myself, but I don't remember what happened. I have some excuse as to why I couldn't do it, but I don't remember now. What's my favorite food? I like fast food. I like sloppy food. Taco Bell. I love Italian food. I love pasta. I love Chinese food. I love Mexican food. I love literally all foods. I don't like seafood. I love Korean barbecue. That's probably my favorite right now. It's been for a while. It's like my favorite, like, when something special happens and my parents are like, Izzy, where do you want to go to celebrate? That's what I pick, if that makes sense. Okay. What's your favorite book? My favorite book is The Spiderwick Chronicles. Who knows what that is? Hopefully you guys know. I read the whole series, and they actually have a Netflix movie now, which I've also watched, and I enjoyed pretty thoroughly. Where do I get my clothing and my jewelry? A lot of my clothes I thrift. This jacket's actually from Alfred Eden, if you could read it. It says it right here. From them. I thrift a lot of my clothes, or my mom will buy my clothes. A lot of my clothes are old, too. I have, like, my cat pajama pants, which you may not know what I'm talking about, but if you do, my cat pajama pants I've had for, like, 7 years now. I have no idea where those came from. I feel like I was born with them, literally. What's your favorite hair color that you've done? My favorite hair color was probably red. Because so I basically box dyed my hair red a bunch of times, but I like kind of switched up between violet and red and this like other chocolate cherry, you know? So my hair was kind of a weird. Tucker, can you like sit down or something? Come over here or do something. You're stressing me out. You guys can't see him, but he's just like standing here, mouth breathing over me. Tucker, come here, buddy. Come here, honey. Okay, whatever. So it wasn't exactly red, it was like a purplishy red, and I just thought that it was fun and unique, and I'd never really done anything. You almost drooled on it. I've never really done anything like that. What makes you the happiest? My dog, Willow, and him too, I guess, and Angus. Okay, Tuck, you're drooling all over my knee. And while I can appreciate you wanting to spend time with me, I would appreciate you not drooling on me as well. I'm going to school. I'm majoring in entrepreneurship, and it's my senior year. I'm set to graduate in May. Fingers crossed if all goes well and I do what I'm supposed to this semester. I'm set to graduate in May of this year. Thank the Lord, because I hate school so much, and I can't wait to be done. How old are you? I'm 21. I was born in 2003, and my birthday is the 22nd of June. Willow! This year is actually my golden birthday, so I have to think of something really fun and special that I want to do for it. Come here, baby! What are you doing? I literally sat out here because I thought that they'd want to hang out with me, and none of them care I'm out here. Hi, sweetness. Okay. Why did I start social media? That's a very good question. Honestly, I kind of started it on accident. The first video that I ever posted that anybody even watched or cared about was me going like this. To a song on beat, of course. I wasn't just wiggling around willy-nilly, but after that, I just slowly started making more videos, different types of videos. I started talking in my videos, but I wouldn't say it was something that was easy for me. I was definitely nervous doing it. I was kind of embarrassed. But then also, I was like, bro, literally nobody cares about you. Not in a mean way, but like nobody cares about you. Post whatever you want. Nobody cares. And if they do care, then they're just freaking lame. You know? That's how I got over it, but yeah. Will you take your Squishmallows and make a room when you move out? Actually, thank you for asking. I have over 100 Squishmallows, which is probably too many. Definitely too many. But I've been trying to think of how I'm going to display them or what I'm going to do with them. Some of them, unfortunately, are going to be rehomed. But others of them, I'm thinking of purchasing, and I'll show eventually when I get them, I guess. These stuffed animal tubes on Amazon. I showed them to Claire the other day, though, and she literally laughed at them. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's not cute. I thought it was. Do you get judged for your style / personality? I would say yes. However, I feel like everybody's judged, no matter who you are or what your personality is. I would say I have to see it a lot more, maybe, because I'll get hate comments now, especially that more people come across my stuff. But everybody has an opinion, okay? And that's fine. You don't have to be everybody's cup of tea, you know? So that's yeah. When did you get Willow? I got Willow my senior year of high school. I got her for free, and she's the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me in my whole entire life. And she's a rare, I can't say because she's here. She was an accident. So that's how I got her. And she's so rare, one of a kind. She's a multi-poo mixed with a chow chow. That's why her tongue is purple. Everybody always freaks out and is like, Ify, what's wrong with her dog? Why does her tongue look like that? Because she's awesome. Because she's amazing. Because she's better than your dog. Like, okay, sorry, let me chill. But I just really love her a lot, and I would do anything in the world for her. And she's 3 now. She'll be 4 on April 10th. Baby girl. And Angus will, if anybody's wondering, I guess I'll just tell you about all the dogs. Angus will be 13 in February, on February 11th. And Tucker will be 10 on March 13th. Everybody's getting old around here. Kitty's birthday is in May. Kitty will be 7 on May 5th. There you go. Okay. Are you going to miss your TikTok account? Yes. I'm not going to have anything to do. I'm going to be bored. Like, okay. Let's see. What inspired your style? I don't I don't know, because I don't know necessarily how I would even describe my style. I feel like my style kind of changes too, depending on the day, depending on where I'm going, because that changes my level of confidence as well. You know what I'm saying? I would say I didn't even really get into me even feeling like I have a style until after high school. In high school, I felt really scared and judged, so I just wore, I don't know, random stuff, you know? There were things that I liked, but it wasn't anything like I loved. This jacket, I love, you know? And you can, and maybe one day I'll like do a difference, like my outfits in high school versus my outfits now, and you guys can see how much they've changed and hopefully appreciate them for their changing. Or maybe I'll be like, Izzy, what are you doing? Please go back. I don't know. We'll see. Do you have a dream car? My dream car is my Jeep right now, and then after that, I think my like life car that I would like that I've always wanted is a Subaru Outback, a green one. Have you ever thought of trading clothing with the prince? Yes, I have, and I actually have made a few shirts with my drawings, with some stamps that I made. They didn't exactly turn out the way that I wanted, and I got really annoyed and frustrated. I got really annoyed and frustrated that day, but I don't know. When you try new things, expect error. Expect error, and don't be disappointed when it happens, okay? It's just a part of life. When that happened, I was like, oh my god, this is so stupid, I'm never doing it again. I actually haven't even touched it or done it again. But I should. I could. And I will, eventually. Do I have any fun plans for this weekend? No, not really. This was my plan for this weekend. This was my plan. Sophia competed yesterday in Florida, so I watched her virtually. Tomorrow I'm going to church. I'm going to the mall to get my phone fixed because look at my screen protector is broken. I don't know if you can tell. I drop my phone a lot though. And that's it. That's my only plan. What's your nationality? My nationality, my dad is Irish and my mom is Ecuadorian. My mom is fully Ecuadorian and my dad is fully Irish. Maybe some Welsh in there too. What's your full name? I mean, I know my full name. I don't know if this puts me in danger saying. I feel like hopefully not. Because I would tell you if you saw me in real life and I had to introduce myself, this is how I would introduce myself. I'm not telling you my middle name because I don't tell anybody that. Sorry. But my full name is Isabella Rosendale. My middle name starts with an F. Thank you. What's your dream vacation? My dream vacation is Oregon. I want to go to Oregon so bad. I've never been, obviously, but I've seen videos, pictures on the internet, and it looks amazing. It looks beautiful. I love to hike. I love the outdoors. I love nature. And looking at pictures there, I would literally probably have a stroke. Why do you go back and forth from your mom's to your grandma's? Because I like to see the dogs. I like to see the dogs, and it's kind of a lot living over there, you know. I won't go into too much personal detail, but it's nice to have a little bit of a break occasionally is needed, if that's okay for me to say. But yeah. I basically come home for just the weekends, and I'm back at my grandma's by the time school starts, before then even, but yeah. Favorite outfit you've ever worn? I don't know. I wear a lot of the same outfits. I repeat a lot of outfits, but off the top of my head, I can't think of like favorite. Sorry, I'm choking. I'm not really that big on fashion either. Like clothes and clothes shopping. Like, a lot of times Sophia will pick out my outfits. Now I do better at picking out my own outfits, but for a long time Sophia would pick out my outfits. I would never pack my suitcase growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now I try to have more of an opinion. How tall are you? I'm 4'9.5". Who do you take inspo from for your art? I try to not look at other art. This is my personal preference, and obviously everybody's different, but when I look at somebody else's art and then I like try to do my own, I feel like my art ends up looking like theirs. I feel like I'm copying. I don't feel like I'm like using my imagination. So I'll get really frustrated because I'll be trying to do my own thing and I'll be like thinking this in my head, and what I'm drawing looks nothing like it, and I'll get really frustrated. But it's like, well, you loser, get better then. I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that to me. Right now, an artist I've been really loving is Linda Berry. I just got 2 of her books that I'm going to be working with. I just posted on Instagram, actually, one of the things that I did in her making a comic book, because I'm taking a comic course this semester at school. But I'll say she's my favorite. I really like her cartoon style. She's like a doodle artist. I'm like a doodle artist, and I like that she's like that, because for me personally, I really struggle with feeling like, I don't know, like my art is good, if that makes sense. And then when I see her, amazing published author with all these like books on how to illustrate and illustrations, and her illustrations look like mine, that's nice to see. That's cool to see. Okay, sorry. What is your favorite thing to draw? My favorite thing to draw is animals and like creatures, aliens, things like that. I like to draw them in different settings. I'm not really that good at drawing people. I don't really like to draw people. I've been trying more recently to draw them, and I've been struggling. If you've been seeing them, they're not looking super awesome and amazing, but with everything in life, you have to practice, you know? So some things take practice, more practice than other things, and that's okay. If I had a power, what would it be and why? If I had a power, I would want to be able to I'm debating between being invisible and teleporting. Teleporting because I'd want to be able to be wherever anybody needs me immediately. You know what I mean? Invisible because sometimes I already feel invisible. Okay, I'm just joking. But I feel like being invisible would be nice. You know, I'm out in crowded places and I get like super stressed out. Like if I had to go to the mall, I would invisible myself. Go to the mall, go shopping, find what I need, uninvisible, shop, buy it, invisible. Leave the mall. Visible, get my car, leave. You see what I'm saying? Okay. At school, invisible. Walk to class, get to class, sit down, visible. Maybe visible opening the door so I don't just like appear, but Willow, Willowmina, Willowbina. What are you doing when you graduate? First goal, moving out. Second goal, Willow and I are getting a cat. There's a huge hawk right now that just landed on the gate. Stay here, Willow. Those things are dangerous. They eat little dogs like you for breakfast. Favorite Squishmallow? All of them. All of them. I don't really have a favorite one. I like the Yetis. And I like the bananas. Those are my 2 biggest collections within my like Squishmallows. Because usually I don't like, when I shop for Squishmallows, usually I'll just be shopping and I'll see one and be like, oh my god, that's so cute, I need it, get it. Then one day I get a banana. Okay, I see another banana. Oh, that's weird. Now I have 2 bananas. They're different. Okay, special rare chocolate covered banana edition comes out. Mine. Now I have 3 bananas. Banana Yeti. Okay, now I'm hearing word of banana cat and banana monkey. Like what? So that's how my banana collection started. And my Yetis were pretty similar. I got a pink Yeti first, and my mom got me. She has her hair in like little buns, and she has a sweatband. She's so adorable. And then after that, I slowly started to collect more and more. My Squishmallow lamp is actually mostly Yeti clips. That's what my Squishmallow lamp is at home. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I could show you. What are your top 3 crumble cookies out of all the ones you've tried? Apple pie, pumpkin roll, and blueberry pie. Okay? They're fruit cookies, I won't lie to you. 9 times out of 10 are delicious. There's been a few times that we've gone and I haven't really been a fan. 9 times out of 10, delicious. All the pumpkin things they were doing in fall, amazing. Amazing. I wouldn't change anything or complain at all. Now, I have some complaints. What shows did you watch growing up? I watched The Wildcrats. I watched The Wiggles. I watched VeggieTales, Teletubbies, Wow Wow Wubsy, Sweet Life on Deck. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I watched a lot. Hello. Hi. No, not really. At home. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't planning on it. Wait, so what do you want me to do, though? Hello? What do you want me to do, though? Oh yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Okay. No worries. Just send me the address and I'll go. Is it like right now? Okay. Yeah, I'll go right now. I'm not doing anything. Okay. And you want me to bring it back here? Or just drop it off? I have the key. I can drop it off. Okay. You're welcome. Bye. There's a freaking spider right here, crawling on my bean bag. Willow, get away! Get away! I have trauma because our first dog... Willow! Willow, please, I love you. Go away right now. I'm stressed. Our first dog ever, our first family dog ever, was bit by a spider in our backyard and died. It was bit by a brown recluse and died. Ugh. Stupid spider. Nobody comes near my baby. God, doesn't he know anything? I'm covered in candy and sugar. And my Dr. Pepper fell over and I've been leaking it the whole time. Bro. Okay, well. Let's do 3 more questions because this is 28 minutes and 25 seconds now. Sorry, Willowmina. I'm sorry for yelling, okay? I was just stressed. I did not want it to bite you. Okay, I guess let's scroll up. We're gonna scroll up and randomly stop. I did not plan this well. We'll do another Q&A better. And I'm trying to figure out how to go live here on YouTube. So maybe one day my Q&A can just be live and you can ask me. I didn't like any of those questions. Okay, let's restop. Stop. Hey, Izzy, what inspired you to be an art teacher? Okay, well, I already answered that one. We'll do the one right above that. How often do you go thrifting? And when you go thrifting, what do you mostly look for? I will go thrifting whenever my bank account permits it. And when I go, I'm almost always looking at dishes and trinkets. Okay, pause. Let me backtrack. I'm always looking at trinkets and sometimes dishes as well. I've gotten a lot of dishes. That would be fun, actually. I'll make a video of that soon, and we can go through all the things that I thrifted last year. Have I even gone thrifting this year? Yes, Claire and I just went, but I didn't get any dishes when I went. Okay, anyways, I'll show you guys everything that I've thrifted. I've thrifted some really cool, interesting things, okay? But I don't usually ever look for clothes or anything like that, so. Okay, let's go again. This is fun. Maybe we'll do 3 this way. Room tour. Okay, I'll do that eventually. Main goal for 2025. I'm so glad that you asked. My main goal for 2025 is... I don't know, to be honest. Okay, here. I was trying to come up with a New Year's resolution, right? But I couldn't really think of one. Then I was like, well, you know, who cares? I probably won't keep up with it anyways, right? But exactly, who cares? Okay, so, wait, I promise this is going to make sense in a second. If you're trying to do something, right? Okay, so wait, backtrack. So my resolution ended up being that I wanted to take my working out more serious because I go to the gym, but I go to the gym for like 20 minutes and then I'm like tired, out of breath, and I'm like, there's a lot of people in here, I'm sweaty, it's gross, I'm going to leave and go get a smoothie and get pizza. So I leave and I go get a smoothie and I get pizza. Kind of is contradicting what I'm going to the gym for, right? So that was my goal, just to be more serious in the gym. If you're doing something like that and you quit for a few days, just pick it back up. And don't make yourself feel guilty for it, you know? Like, it's not going to be perfect the first time that you do it or the first time that you're trying to do something. So feel comfortable being patient with yourself and allowing yourself to sometimes have to occasionally take those breaks, right? Please, justify me. Say yeah. How did you learn how to draw? I learned how to draw, but I kind of just drew myself on my own. Then my parents saw that I liked drawing a lot, so when I was in kindergarten, they signed me up for like a little art class, which is like kind of what I want to do. It was like a lady came and taught us for like a few days in the week and then left. And it was like once in the semester. Or it wasn't semester, it was in kindergarten, but you know what I'm saying. Whatever. Oh my god, everybody's calling me. Everybody wants a piece of the action. Hey, Dad. Hi. Yeah, I'm in the mail making my YouTube video. I was just laughing because Reed just called me too, and I said, everybody's calling me. Do they have baked potatoes? Or is that my imagination? Can I get a baked potato with cheese and sour cream, please? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Love you. See you soon. Okay. Feel free if you want. Bye. Well, I am, but I don't. Okay, bye. Nobody thinks that I'm as funny as I think I am. What's your favorite song? Right now, my favorite song is Bent. Can you help me? I'm bent. I'm so scared that I'll never get put back together. 2 more, because now I have a baked potato on my mind. Also, to add to my fun plans for the weekend, I'm going to be picking up some laundry. So we all have our own versions of fun. Have you ever thought about illustrating children's books? Your art is super cool. Thank you! Yes, I have thought about that. And that's actually kind of why I'm taking my comic class this semester, because I'm not a very good writer, and I was hoping that that would kind of help me write a teensy bit. And in turn, then, you know, do other skills outside of that. I've also really been thinking hard about making a coloring book, which I've made before because I did an art sale at school 2 years ago, but I made them by hand, so they weren't very professional looking, I don't think. So I don't know, that's been something I keep on saying in my head, oh, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna look into it, but that goes back to my productivity, and I'm a really bad procrastinator, so it just keeps on getting put on my back burner. Fun fact, and I won't do it, but if I make a fart noise, a noise, I'm not doing it, but you know what noise I'm making? Willow gets really scared, and she does this thing that we call ink, which is really releasing her anal glands. Ugh. But it's because she's really scared, so yeah. We just discovered it the other day. I don't know why she's scared of fart noises. Okay. Next. This is gonna be the last one, okay? Last one. Oh. Last one. Any crazy important life advice? Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a story. And I actually have already told this story, but I'm going to tell it again because it actually really, truly changed my perspective on life, okay? And if you've already heard it, please listen again. There's a bunny hopping on the side of the river, eating grass, plenty of grass. It all dies. He can see that on the other side of the river, there's plenty of grass. Green grass, lush grass, bushes, carrots, okay? Celery, everything. The only problem is the bunny can't swim, and there's a crocodile in the river. So the bunny hops on over to the shore, and he says, "Hello, Mr. Crocodile." He didn't say that. He says, "Hello, Mr. Crocodile, please, can you take me to the other side? I'm dying over here. You have to swear, though, that you won't eat me." And the crocodile says, "I swear I won't eat you." And the bunny says, No, really, please, I'm serious. I have a wife and kids. You have to swear you won't eat me." And the crocodile says, "I swear I won't eat you." And the bunny says, No, really, swear on your croc Bible. Swear on everything that I won't eat you." And the crocodile says, "I won't eat you." And the bunny says, "Okay." Jumps on the crocodile's back, and they start swimming across the river. And halfway across, the crocodile turns around and he starts eating the bunny. And as he's eating the bunny is screaming, "No, Mr. Crocodile, please, why are you eating me? You swore you wouldn't. Why?" And the crocodile says, "Because it's in my nature." Now, what can you take away from that? People are always going to be exactly who they are. And that doesn't say anything bad about you, and that doesn't say anything good about you. It doesn't say anything. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Don't live your life afraid to do new things because you're afraid of being judged. Don't be okay, wait, that's not making any sense. Don't feel discouraged by the fact that there aren't people necessarily out there similar to you, that not everybody is the same. And understand that people are going to do things based on who they are. And that doesn't mean anything, okay? Sometimes people are just lame and do lame things, but that doesn't mean that you're lame and you deserve for lame things to happen, you know? Another important life advice, I guess, going into what I was trying to say, kind of, which is I hope if you ever take anything away from me, ever, it's just that it's really important and beneficial to you, okay? It's important for you and beneficial to you to just be you. I feel like I spent a lot of my life, I haven't been alive that long, okay? But I spent a good chunk of my life just pretending, you know? Don't live your life pretending. It's okay to stick out sometimes, and it's okay to have different hobbies and different interests, and you know, to do things differently. And there are people out there too that do things differently like you. You just haven't come across them yet. But I don't know. Embrace your uniqueness. Embrace yourself. Blah, blah, blah. I won't be too annoying and go on to long tangents because my brain's getting lost and jumbled anyways. But that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed my first YouTube video. I love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow.